Scorpio, boy, oh boy, Scorpio. Do I have messages for you already coming in, my love? You know the drill, Scorpio. Um, Take what only resonates, leave the rest on the table. Don't make things fit, guys. Only what is presenting and showing up in your current situation. During my pre shuffling ritual, I got a lot of messages coming out. The first one, while I was rolling through, um, I heard the song Heartbreaker by Led Zeppelin. 234 on the clock. Bing! That's another number for you. You could be seeing 234. You are making progress. That was another message that came through. I'll show you the card. You are making progress, even though you feel like you're not. You are. There's other things going on that are like distractions. 222 is another number that came through for you. That's like a six, coming back into a place of harmony within yourself. Heartbreaker, the song by Led Zeppelin. I feel like, okay, I'm just gonna get right after it, you guys. We're gonna do oracle messages first, then we'll go into tarot to go like deeper into the sitch. Um, I feel like you are dealing with a distraction, some type of a rebound situation. Okay. Heartbreaker, right? It says flighty, temporary option, unpredictable intentions. What I found interesting about this is an abundance message, one of several that came out for you. You're working on something really important to you, really meaningful. You're working on some kind of a project. This could be like an entrepreneurial project. It could be a creative project. It could be something in your profession. But detoxing your friendships is really important right now because that color, that orange color, it's like the people that you surround yourself with, these distractions, they're distracting you from your priorities. And right now, your priorities are this project, is what's coming through for me. It's blocking your ability to attract money and resources to fund this. You know what I mean? Again, take what resonates. I feel like these distractions are creating like some level of procrastination. Do you know what I mean? There's deadlines involved with this project on some level, right? And it's like if you don't make the deadlines, it's your reputation on the line. You know what I mean? So for some of you, you need to hear that. If you continue down that path, success is unlikely. Do you know what I mean? It's like 3111 came out, this angel number, 3111. Be prepared. I love these decks because they have journal prompts to really help you work through that crunchy mind, and emotions that are a lot of the times uncomfortable for us, right? So this says focus, preparation, trust, communication, adaptability, decision making. Stay focused on your goals even when challenges arise, distractions. Keep an open mind, budget wisely, and trust yourself to make the best decisions. What steps can I take today to prepare myself for unexpected challenges? And how can I maintain focus on my goals despite distractions? It's asking you to create a plan or a checklist for upcoming projects or decisions that you need to make. And be flexible. Trust your instincts, when things pop up. So again, 311111, if you want to take a screenshot. I will put these cards, the angel number cards, over on Patreon with the extended, because there will be an extended for this with clarifications. Now here's the flip side of all of that, right? I started off with, the Auntie Carrie kind of big sister kind of tough lovey kind of vibe, right? 2112. I'm sorry, not 2112. Maybe you're seeing 2112. Maybe you like the album by Rush, 2112. Really great album, by the way. Anyway, 2121, energetic balance. Energetic balance. Harmony, progress, alignment, dreams, favor. Even though you may be striving for meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. This number signifies that everything is aligning in your favor, Scorpio, and your dreams are soon to be realized. How can you stay balanced while pursuing your goals? What small steps will keep you aligned with your dreams? Avoiding distractions. Because this is where you're headed. Angels are like, you are headed on the road. You're on the road to success in whatever it is that you're leading. So it's like, it's interesting because the moon is showing up in this card where it says unlikely, and the moon is about illusions. The moon is like what you don't see about the situation and what's occurring. It's also about doubting yourself. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes like doubting yourself because of fear, doubting yourself for like limiting things, right? Instead of really trusting your intuition. Whereas this success, she's really flowing. She's like, this is more like sunshine, sunlight, clarity, anchored into your vision. You know what I mean? Happy, joyful, prosperous, abundant. She's flowing. The other, I told you I had a ton of messages. Not even messing around. Okay, so I feel like Great Spirit is letting you know that God is your source. You know what I mean? Everything that you need is supplied. And there is plenty of resources for everyone. There's plenty of clients, there's plenty of sales, there's plenty of abundance, there's plenty of money. It's really anchoring into that, unwavering faith, that mustard seed faith, that this is really going to work out without feeling like you have to control every, single detail on it. There is no lack or limitation. I love that. It's addressing, money consciousness from a perspective of expecting things not to work out for you or not having enough. Now, check this out. Great Spirit is inviting you to ask for your needs to be met. When you ask Great Spirit, when you pray, when you ask Great Spirit for your needs to be met, it shows that you know your worth. You know your worth, and you really, really believe in this project that you're working on. You know this project is really going to be meaningful and helpful in some way, shape, or form. And Great Spirit's right there with you, agreeing. Do you know what I mean? When you ask for those needs to be met, look what's coming. I think this is so kick-ass. Successful funding is becoming available to you. You're coming into alignment with successful funding to continue moving that project forward, right? It's saying your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea to begin with. Don't allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, other investments are available to help you. I feel like all you need to do is really anchor into your beliefs, your abundant mindset and your beliefs, and ask for those needs to be met, and it's going to show up. Maybe this is a confirmation that it's already you've been contemplating. Maybe that showed up in your awareness field, Scorpio, that you've been contemplating funding for this project, right? Quantum frequencies. I am running quantum frequencies of crystals in this reading. They are specifically channeled for you, Scorpio, for the messages that are coming through, including the ones that I just went through, the oracle ones. Today we are running ruby, malachite, spectralite, fluorite combo, and jade. I want to point out jade is definitely a crystal utilized to simplify, to keep like an inner peace and balance from your heart. It's also attracts prosperity. So I really like that for you. Let's go ahead and dive into the tarot, Scorpio. You guys, if you find any resonance with the reading, please, please, please drop it in the comments. Let me know how this is showing up for you. I love freaking interacting with everybody. And thanks in advance for all the likes, the subscribes, and the follows, my loves. And if you want to book a private reading with me so I can actually tap into your beautiful energy and the situation, booking link for YouTubers is pinned in the comments. And for TikTokers, it's up in the profile in the link, okay? So, Spirit, give me the deets, give me the juice. What's unfolding for Scorpio regarding all these oracle messages? Woo! You are showing up as the Emperor. Wow. Maybe you have Aries placements in your chart, maybe not. This is badass because the Emperor is the divine masculine energy. The Emperor is the benevolent leader, very heart-centered, wants to do the right thing for everybody involved, is not just in it for himself. You know what I mean? The Emperor is very highly spiritually backed, divinely backed. This man, this masculine energy, whether you're a man or a woman, we all have masculine and feminine energies, right? This individual, this energy, okay, is benevolent, is heart-centered. Do you know what I mean? I love this. So I definitely see you taking action. I definitely see you taking action on all of this over the next few weeks. That's really kick ass. Aries gets stuff done. Aries energy is very youthful. Aries energy is like, I'm taking the risk. I believe in myself. I trust this process. I trust my inner knowing. You know what I mean? And I'm going with it. I'm freaking going with it. You know, desirable Aries, balanced Aries, weighs out all the options though to make sure, you know, the deets, everything's checked. The I's and the T's are dotted and crossed, right? Because you don't want to rush into things, but you don't want to procrastinate either. And the Emperor doesn't let distractions get in his way. He's on a mission. 3, 2, and 1. I get so excited when I see the Emperor like that. Page of Swords, 5 of Cups. Ooh, and the Ace of Wands and the outcome. Okay, this is badass. Yeah, 10 of Wands is the overarching energy. I feel like it's time to put down the extra weight that's holding you back. Obstacles, distractions. It's too much. The worry. You know, do I have enough money to do this? Where am I going to find this? Where am I going to find that? It's like it's too heavy. She's not getting anywhere. She's not getting anywhere, and she's carrying it all on her own. And I feel like this has a lot to do with not necessarily just your own, you know, what's happening, like the concerns within yourself, but I feel like whoever this person is, this heartbreaker situation, this is definitely something that's really impacting this project from moving forward. You know who I'm talking about. If this reading resonates for you, or this part of the reading resonates for you, you are already thinking about the person that Spirit's bringing up. Okay, so it's basically, are you gonna continue to like loop through and let those distractions deter the success? Or are you gonna choose to stay focused and get yourself grounded and centered? All right, so very, very interesting. We've already talked about you showing up as the Emperor. I like this energy. Page of Swords and the 5 of Cups. I feel like this Page of Swords could definitely be this person that you're dealing with. Um, it's like I'm picking up like youthful energy. Maybe they are chronologically younger than you, or they're just very, very youthful. I think they're very emotionally immature, though. I think they're emotionally immature. And I think I'm picking up like a back and forth. Maybe this has been like a situationship. It's been like breadcrumbing is what's coming through right now. Um, I'm picking up on head games. Um, that's not cool. That's not cool. Because the 5 of Cups is like, man, I'm really sad about this. I'm stuck, you know, worrying about this. Why is this not working out? That type of energy, that's lower vibrational energy, right? It's not helping you move the needle forward on your project. So I really feel like over the next few weeks, I really, really dig the fact that we've got the Ace of Wands showing up in the outcome, Scorpio, because that's telling me you're gonna get your fire lit, your fire. Your spark's going to come back. You're going to have a very big aha moment, a very big breakthrough moment, and realize, oh my God, I can't do this anymore. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm making a decision and I'm sticking with it. And only you can really truly make that decision. You know what I mean? So, but I do like the fact that I see the Ace of Wands and I see the 10 of Wands. Those two add up to the 11, which is like the Justice card energy, Libra energy. Maybe you're dealing with a Libra. You know, they could be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. They don't have to be. But I just feel like with that Justice card, it's like you're definitely going to acknowledge that it's been nagging you for a minute. You know that this isn't healthy for you. You know that this has been that it's weighing you down. Do you know what I mean? And Justice card is about bringing things back into balance internally. So, and actually, what was really cool, this energetic balance also addresses that. So this is really fitting very, very nicely together. Thank you so much, Great Spirit, for these messages. I really, really appreciate this for Scorpio. You guys, I'm going to go ahead and get final motivating guidance for you, Scorpio. If you want to jump into the extended with me, I'm going to dive in a lot deeper with clarifications, find out what you don't see coming about the situation. We'll get angel messages, more angel messages, and we'll get more angel numbers. And that's how I roll. Patreon link for the extended YouTubers is pinned in the comments and in the description box. And TikTokers, it's up in my profile in the link in bio. Okay, guys, so let's get after it. Final motivating messages for Scorpio, please and thank you. If you feel like you got what you needed from this, awesome. Don't feel like you have to go over to the extended, but you're always welcome. We tend to really have a good time over there. I have options for membership and also single extended purchases. So I'm hearing that song again, Heartbreaker. I am such a Led Zeppelin fan, so I was tickled pink when that song came through. 3, 2, and 1. If you're not familiar with that song, I recommend you look up the lyrics, listen to it, because there may be specific messages for you. Yeah, I talked about the moon card, bottom of the deck, the moon card showing up. Like, you're really going to see through those illusions of that other person. You're going to really have a breakthrough instead of doubting yourself. You know what I mean? And and the downloads that are coming into you, the insights that are coming into you, you're going to start trusting yourself. I feel like you're going to feel a lot lighter when if you consider cutting ties, again, detoxing friendships, detoxing that relationship. This is your final guidance. Chariot card, 7 of Cups, and the King of Wands. It's like that could be another nod to Aries energy, Sagittarian or Leo. The Chariot card is like, you're moving forward victorious. Like, move forward with confidence. Don't be up in your head about this stuff. Be in your heart. You know what I mean? The whole reason you were dropped insights on that to begin with is because Spirit trusts you with this project. Do you know what I mean? There's some type of a mission and purpose behind this. You know what I mean? It's soulful. It's meaningful for you. I feel like when you move forward and you're doing what's best for you in this project and you're doing it with confidence, I feel like a lot of those options, 7 of Cups, there's going to be a lot of options opening up for you to take action on. King of Wands. King of Wands is career. King of Wands is like CEO vibes or complete and total entrepreneurial badass McSass. Confident, very charismatic, high energy. You know what I mean? Does not, let anyone dim them. You know what I mean? So again, those options are going to appear as soon as you move the needle forward, right? This is what I've got for you, Scorpio. I hope that you got what you needed. Until the next time, I love, mwah, chef's kiss vibes. If you're going to head over to Patreon with me, I'll see you over there.